So a lot of guys will benefit from Patrick Kane.
It's a determined walk here by the Chicago Brass. Like they have something in mind. They know the plan as they go up. General manager is Stan Bowman, the Chicago Blackhawks. They're picking here at number 29. They were originally at 26, but they made that trade. And now they pick as this place gets extremely loud. The United Center, they're fired up. They've waited, they cheered, they had to sit back down, then they cheered again, and now the Chicago Blackhawks are up on the stage, about to approach the microphone to tell us what they're going to do with this pick. There's still about 30 seconds left on the clock right now as the United Center continues to get louder and louder.
Welcome, everybody. I'd like to start by giving a big thank you to the great fans here in Chicago. You guys came out and made this an incredible night, so really appreciate your support through the years. With our first pick in the 2017 draft, the Blackhawks are proud to select, I think there's a better way to do this. Back in 2006 and 2007, the Blackhawks drafted two players that changed the course of our franchise. I think it's only appropriate that we have those guys come up and make the selection. In 2006, with the third pick in the draft, the Blackhawks selected your captain, number 19, Jonathan Toews. The next year, in 2007, the first pick overall, Blackhawks selected number 88, Patrick Kane.
What's up, Chicago? I tell you what, it's good to be back in the Madhouse on Madison. We got the best fans in the league. Thanks for coming out, making this a special night for all these young players. Obviously, this brings back a lot of great memories for the two of us, and we're happy to be here again to announce a big pick and the future of our hockey team. Kenner, you want to do the honors?
Just remember, I went 2 spots higher than Johnny, so. With the 29th pick, the Chicago Blackhawks select Henri Jokiharju.
What a cool moment. What a way to enter the league for Henri Jokiharju. And again, another Finnish player, the 5th Finnish player tonight that ties a record for first round. This guy played in Portland. Now he's going to play for Chicago. When he eventually slips on that uniform, he's going to feel rather comfortable, isn't he?
He's going to feel very comfortable. It's the same exact color scheme, same exact emblem in front. And, you know, the 4th defenseman drafted from Finland, it's unprecedented. They've only had 6 in the first round all time. Real smart player. And you know, again, you're going to hear about lack of height, and okay, that's what he is, or what he has. But what he has is good sense, real good understanding of where the puck needs to go. So if you're playing for Joe Quenneville, I know this about Joel. He wants defensemen that can get to a puck quickly. He wants defensemen that can make a play under pressure. And most importantly, he wants you to pass that puck and make a good decision. Henri jokiharju gets a check in all those boxes for that category.
5 Finns selected, 4 of them D-men. Prior to this, 6 Finnish defensemen were selected in the first round of the draft.
So we've had 5 Finnish players selected in the first round, 4 of them defensemen. But there's one that's missing, and that's L.A. Tolvanen from the United States Hockey League. A small player, diminutive, but a really top-notch and considered one of the best natural goal scorers. So he was number 17 in our rankings. He's still available, and with only 2 picks left in the first round, he's in danger of slipping out of the top 31. The other player, best available that hasn't gone yet, the Russian factor at work here, maybe shoulder surgery at work too, Klim Kostin, number 18. So Tolvanen at 17 on our list, Kostin at 18 on our list. Neither one of them have gone, and we've only got 2 picks left in this first round.
Question for Bob and Craig. Tolvanen's interviews. Some of the people thought he was a little bit cocky and maybe a little too arrogant in his interviews. Did you hear anything about that?
Yeah, you know what? I'm always careful. First of all, the interviews done at the Combine are 15 minutes long. It's like those quick date lunches. You know, listen, only L.A. Tolvanen's a real good goal scorer. And either you're going to be satisfied that he can come in, and there's players at different stages of maturity. And I think that, you know, when a player doesn't go maybe as high as we thought or others may have thought, we start to look for reasons why. It may be just as simple as he's not regarded as highly as we may have thought. And maybe there was teams and they had other players higher, but I've watched L.A. Tolvanen play for 3 years now and talked to a lot of people. Haven't ever heard that about him from the people that have coached him.
So it was Taves, 3rd overall, 2006. Kane, 1st overall in 2007. Then jokiharju, 29th year. But the big story